This is a braidless, sewing technique to add fullness, volume, and length to the client's hair without using any specific machinery, glue, or other polymers. The purpose of this technique is to create fewer points of connection between the weft hairpiece and the client's hair, therefore, less weft hairpiece is sewn. A line of connections will be made with silicone beads, which are clamped on the client's hair and then connected with the weft hairpiece by a sewing line, using matching color nylon thread and beads. The number of tracks or weft pieces that you will apply varies according to the texture, thickness, density, and general condition of the client's hair. Thus, this technique is not suitable for clients with very fine hair. Prep and wash the hair with the clarifying shampoo. Shampoo 1 from Seiseda is a pre-extension shampoo which normalizes excessive sebum secretion. Rinse the hair carefully, avoiding the use of conditioners in the scalp. This ensures the longevity of the application. Blow dry, brush, and style without using any styling product. Trace the first section, leaving a gap of approximately 2 to 3 inches from the nape hairline. Secure the rest of the hair above the section, and make sure that it is neat and clear of any short hair. Trace a round section, slight horseshoe, right below the occipital bone. Use a non-stick hairspray to clean up your sections from short and flying hair. Open the package containing weft hair extensions, capta. Detach it from the adhesive backing and place it on the work surface. Insert several silicone beads, SB, on the fishing line of the loop tool, PM23, so that you have it ready to work on the entire section. Starting on one side of the head, use the crochet hook, CH, to select the strand of the client's hair at the beginning of the section. Slide this section into the silicone bead, SB, using the loop tool, PM23. Clamp the silicone bead with your assembly-disassembly tool, PM21. Gently pull the whole section, maintaining a safe distance, 1/4 of an inch. Once the first silicone bead has been clamped, select a new strand, roughly the same size as the previous. Insert it into the bead, continuing in the same row. Generally, 2 to 3 sections in the back of the head are needed to complete a full application. Make sure that the last and top line, radial line, is positioned below the vortex following a slight horseshoe section. Weft hair extensions is a weft line of hair that doesn't have the same flexibility as individual hair extensions. For example, fusion, tape-ins, I-tip, etc. Every section has a larger width. The perimeter of the head and the density of the hair must be considered while applying each section accordingly. Make sure that the weft hair extension follows the natural fall of the client's hair, parallel to the head. The distance between every line should be no less than 1.5 inches apart, while maintaining a safe distance from the hair perimeter. Seiseida's Beaded Weft Hair Extension Starter Kit contents include Loop Tool PM23, Crochet Hook CH, Beads SB, Brush BR1005, Assembly Disassembly Tool PM21, Nylon Thread NT, Curved Needle DN, Weft Hair Capta. Weft hair extensions are now available in over 30 colors. Measure the width needed, then cut the weft hair piece accordingly. Unravel a long piece of thread, as you don't want to risk running out of stitches while sewing. However, not too long, as you don't want to have the thread catching and pulling the hair while stitching. Insert the thread inside the eye of the needle, leaving the thread loose on an open loop. Tie a knot on one end. Exert a cut in the weft hair piece from above the weft line so you won't damage the hair. Insert the curved needle in the back at the edge of the section through the weft line. Tie a knot on the thread. Loop it through the point of connection in between the client's hair. Pull the thread to the next point of connection and stitch twice on each side of the bead, making sure to insert the needle through the section and the weft hairline. Tying a knot on each side of every silicone bead strengthens the grip of the weft piece. Its weight and tension will be equally distributed along the length of the section, preventing breakage and saggy effects during the regrowth. Two to three sections will be applied in the back of the head, according to the density of the client's hair. In the case of thick or dense hair, it is common practice to first stitch together two weft hair pieces of the same width with the nylon thread so that you will have a thicker section of hair to apply. If needed, the same type of technique will be applied on the sides of the head, using slanted diagonal sections for more freedom of movement of each section. Ponytails, sunglasses, different hairstyles. In the temple area and along the sides, the hair is commonly thinner, so you must be careful on how far you would apply the section in order to avoid any visible corner of the weft. Position the sidelines at the same height on both sides for a balanced application. Be sure to consider and evaluate texture length, and general condition of the hair for each candidate, as you don't want to underestimate the possibility of not having enough hair to cover each application.